So, welcome with normal classes. Okay. So, because I'm like, this is a serious subject. I don't want to make you guys laugh with my cool dashing classes, as you saw in the last video. So, I'll leave that for other video. But are you guys ready for what is to come? That's the big statement here. And remember, I don't like making videos like a clickbait video to talk about doom and gloom and just so the views can come. Okay, I don't care about the views because the series that I do of like Mars, Venus, Ketu, and all these, I mean, they're getting minimal views because it's for specific people, right? But this is a particular subject that I'm like, it should be addressed, okay? Because there's this tsunami of, automation that is coming, okay? Tsunami of automation. And most of you who are repeatedly asking me these questions, especially on my the students on Academy, please address this issue because most of the people's company is now focusing on automation, focusing on AI. Call centers are shutting down, and I've said this even in my post that it's kind of like going through that phase of electricity coming in. How 80% of population in US were in agriculture before 1900s or 20th century. Now it's only 2%. Okay? But this is a different kind of a wave. This is the wave that is not switching people from farming to the factory. It's eliminating the farming. It's actually eliminating the factory. It's eliminating the white collar, blue collar, red collar, green collar. All the collars are being filled. So, what is it that a person should do? Especially when you're even seeking something as divine as astrological consultation to find out how to navigate your life. And the very first, the most important thing, I'm going to say this to people who are either believers of astrology, non-believers astrology, that if you want to not only just go through this wave, but actually surf like a professional from this wave, the most important thing is your connection with God in sadhana. That's the number one thing, because if you don't connect with God, okay, because there's a saying, and I've seen this in my own life, that when you take one step towards God, God will take 100 steps towards you. And it's quite a distant journey, but if you keep taking each step, those 100 steps of God gets closer to you much faster. You have to have focus on thyself, because again, it's hard for me to even tell you because I have not experienced enlightenment or self-realization. There's just something from birth that I just kind of had a hint about. But I truly, profoundly know this, that until you focus on your sadhana, the exterior circumstances will feel like a minefield. You don't know when you're going to step up and blow yourself up. When are you going to step and get fired, get laid off, have this issue? So sadhana is very, very important. What is sadhana? And this is something I am fighting and struggling. You know why? I'll tell you what sadhana is. Sadhana isn't just like, okay, meditation for 10 minutes, random time, random days. No. Try doing this. This is going to be a challenge for you. And I'm not even challenging you. It is a challenge. For the first 40 days, you sit for 10 minutes at the exact same time of the day. Okay? And this is kind of like a precursor to the actual real sadhana that you will do. Sadhana as in understanding your own self, going deeper within your own self. Because at 40 days, you will see and you will understand the power of what the sadhana is that it brings challenges to you. You will see 10th day you might make it, 15th day you might make it, and then suddenly you'll forget it. Suddenly something happens. You have to travel at that particular time when you are going, and you completely forget the fact that it's sadhana, and you only realize it when you're on a plane. As I did when I was going to Japan 2 months ago. I'm like, okay, gone. I was like 26, 27 days. Did that again, failed. So once you see this, that this particular practice of 40 days is actually showing you there is some power here, that if you can fail and keep going, fail and keep going, fail and keep going, eventually you'll complete the 40 days, which is when, it's not even some miraculous thing. This is actually the time when you will be able to do your sadhana regularly. And you will actually start seeing the effect of it. And the thing is, with this whole process of sadhana, okay, you will see that in the first 5 days, 10 days, 15 days, you'll have crazy thoughts come in your head. Random, awkward, unusual thoughts come in your head. But by the time you hit the 40th day, even if you want to think, hey, think, give me something, you won't be able to think. And from that moment onwards, when you do sadhana, you will see somehow you start to connect with the energy that is around you 24/7. You could be 1,000 miles below into the surface of the earth or 1,000 miles above the surface. That energy is there. Until you connect that within, you cannot fight these new upcoming circumstances that are coming in your life. Okay, like for example, when I do my sadhana, I feel support. That's the thing that you feel. You begin to feel support. Like, okay, there's something that is going to look out for me. There's something that is watching me. There's somebody, there's some energy out there that is going to look out and help me. So this is the number one thing that you must do. This is the best remedy that you must do, is the divinity has to come back into play. In the last 20 years, divinity has been shattered. As much as you may see, because of social media, we see these gurus, we see yoga, we see meditation. That's just the views, the person talking, and amount of people around them. But in reality, the practicing of that thing that you're watching is very little still. It is only until an individual self-righteously takes the action, only then the effects of what you saw matters. Okay? So in the last literally 20 years, this focus on divinity is going down. And don't just take like, well, we watch so much of this guru, that guru, and all these things are now popping up. No, we're talking about the whole planet, the whole globe. Okay, your bubble does not, end just with like Hinduism. There's all these other cultures and religion that are around the world, and there are the generations that are just giving up on it. And that has to come back if you want to surf through this particular point and surf through this particular tsunami that is coming, because it can be the greatest surf of your life. No remedy helps until you have divinity underneath you, within you, I would say. Like those search people who are very scientific, they're like, what is this Vastu remedy? Let's try it. Let's do it. I want to test it out. As soon as you put that in your mind, I'm going to test this out. Oh, of course, it'll make you such a non-believer. You will run 100 miles away from mysticism, occult, astrology. Like even if you think astrology and prashna are just like game of like mathematics and chat GPT, you watch it. You can't ask chat GPT a prashna. Why? Because the medium has to be a divine being like a human. So these things that everybody is focusing on or think it's going to be validated, no. Most likely, then astrology will be like, that's it, I'm shutting down. Just like it was shut down for quite a while. Only a few people were doing it. Now suddenly it came back up. But once you like start challenging it, testing it, I'm going to test it, I'm a scientist. That's when it fails. Until that scientist has this core belief in divinity. So whatever remedies that you do for your job, for your career, for your marriage, for your children, if that internal belief in the supreme power is not there, they're not going to work. They're not going to work because these are the pieces of the puzzle given by the supreme power. And the second thing, if you remember, from about 2 years ago, I told you guys, please watch that video of ascension that I made. The most important thing that I told everybody, whatever you can, muster up, work hard, work whatever you can, save money, get yourself a land where you can kind of create a self-sustainable life. I already saw this 2 years ago. Or was it 3? Yeah, it was 3 years ago I made the video. No, actually, no, it was 2023. But I knew what was coming. And I knew what is coming. But people are like, oh, God, you're just too worried. Oh, my God, you're just too much, into the deep end, deep rabbit hole. But the thing is that rabbit hole is actually going to become an actual practical reality for most. You will see in the next 20 years, there'll be small communities that are abide by their regular rules that they grew up with versus the new AI rules, AI government, AI policies. There will be like two sections of the world. There'll be people who are living in this AI bubble of the main city. Okay, there will be completely on automation and they're okay with that. Then there will be this select few group of people outside of that community, far away, nothing to do with that community, and they're living in a very natural environment. This is, and the thing is, like especially some of these readings that I do of Silicon Valley people, they're like most of these people that you see that are creating the AI, they're not giving the real dramatic picture because they need to make money. They want to make money. They are power hungry and they need to just win the game. For them, it's a game now. It's not even about the money. They have all the money now in the world. It's a game of who's winning. It's like playing a board game against 20 other billionaires. But in that, they're hiding what exactly is to be coming. And this is why, above anything or anyone that you see on this planet, divinity is the most powerful thing that will cut through any trillionaire or billionaire. Okay? And the second thing is when you know you have a self-sufficient life, where tomorrow when you wake up, you've got the crops, you've got the vegetation, you've got the livestock to, hey, I don't need to go out. I have to work the most minimal just for my clothing and my basic needs. Okay, because you will see universal healthcare is going to have to be there. Like many people will not be able to go to the dentist. You'll just simply walk into a booth, there'll be robotic AI and it'll do the thing for you and that's it, you walk out. So any and every profession is, going to deal and face with this. And this is why I'm saying it again. You've got to learn to be self-sufficient. And again, I know it doesn't make sense if you're in a situation where you can't do it. But again, what did I say 2 years ago? Plant that seed, damn it. Plant that seed in your head. That just like you have that goal to go from India to Dubai to US, that's you're doing that. Or like you're preparing for UPSC exam, which is like pretty much a lottery win. and you're focusing on, you're spending 9 hours on it. If you did that from UPSC and focused your entire energy, how do I get the land? How do I make a sufficient life? You will see you'll get much closer. You'll get so much more closer than you can actually imagine. Your consciousness and your focus is the permission from universe that, okay, let's work on this. Let's do this. Okay? Like back in the days, I would have such sheer focus that I had no money. Literally making minimum wage. I have made 28 short films with actual locations, actors, lighting, camera, everything. Somehow things just came to me. When I wanted it so bad, it happened. Like with the Saturn movie, I'm not wanting it so bad anymore. I wanted that Ketu movie so bad, it was like ingrained in me. I'm like, that's it, I'm gonna make it. I don't care what's happening. I don't care if I don't have the budget. Somehow it's gonna happen. And one by one, every piece fell, and it happened. So when you write a comment, oh yeah, it's easy for you to say, what about us struggling? Now you're all automatically telling yourself by you typing that comment that yeah, I'm not worthy of changing my own life and have miracles happen in my life. It's easy to just say, yeah, it's easy to say this. We are struggling. We have to pay our bills, because that's it. That you have. It's like your signatures. Okay, like some of these signatures I see, I'm like, my God, the subconscious needs an exorcism. Because see, your signatures can disappear for the next 1,000 years or forever. But still, when I tell you to write something with a pen as a signature, that's your subconscious. That's your subconscious speaking. Okay, so just like that, when you write a comment and you say, no, this is fantasy. This isn't, I can't do this. I can't do that. Now when you're typing that, it is kind of like putting a little steroid injection in your subconscious that, yeah, that is true. You can't do it. You got bills to pay. You got this hard life around you. No, until that focus is there, it's not going to happen. So, and I am the 100% proof of it. I still have those movies in a DV, what was that, mini DV tape. Maybe one day I'll show you guys. I need the translator, but I've made 28 short films. Then I was so obsessed with the Rahu thing, I made that. Ketu thing, I made that. Saturn thing, I have to feel it. That's why I haven't made it. Otherwise, I could have made it by now. I'm not feeling it. Like, I'm seeing all these things, like how there's no more of that process of filmmaking involved, right? I'm not feeling like a filmmaker anymore. I'm feeling like a obsolete, robot. I don't know if you have seen the movie Robot or Cars. That's what you feel, because there's no more artistry involved. Okay, you just type it in and you get whatever scene you want. You're not, again, so it's that fire has to come within. And then you will see the Saturn movie. One day, hopefully, it comes in. It's there. As far as the story is concerned, I've got the story. But just that to make it, that's what I'm lacking in my subconscious. That, hey, just do it. But I have to want it bad. When I want it bad, I can get it. So you need to want these things bad. I want divinity, God damn it. I want God to come and stay with me. I want God to connect with me. I'm gonna have minimum, I'll have 2 acres land. That's it. And I'll build my own cabin on it. I'll learn from YouTube how to make a cabin and I'll make it. Do you know, it felt so good when I fixed a wall in my house just 4 or 5 months ago. There was a big holes that I made through golf balls without realizing it. Because behind that net it was hitting, the whole wall was gone. And whoever I called, they were like charging 3-4 times, like crazy amount. So I'm like, let's go on YouTube and let's see how to fix a drywall. And once I saw it, I'm like, wait, all right, let's do it. I went to Home Depot, got all the stuff, did the cutting, did all the thing, did the actual tape, did this, the pattern paint. It disappeared. It felt like there was a hole there. I felt so good that now I can fix any drywall if I wanted to. Any size. So again, it has to come from within. But this is the thing. Like, so all of you who are kind of worried about this, these are the two things that I would really, really emphasize on focusing on. You have to focus first. I don't care what's in your bank account. I don't care how much of, the struggle you're in and this and that. I've been through this. This is why I can say it. I wasn't born with some silver diamond spoon. I'm probably been through much harder time than anybody else. Okay? This is why I relate. This is why I actually relate these topics to you, because I know somebody out there who's in the same situation watching me right now as I was watching someone else 15 years ago. So it's time. It's time. That's it. You can't wait. It's time to wake up. It's time to just start focusing 9 hours. Read some book on self-sustainable life. You don't have money, fine. Just read books on it. Once you start focusing on it, things start coming together. You start talking to people. Someone might give you some trick that, why are you looking to save money for this land? Look, do this, this, and this. And they'll give you this line if you do this, that. There's so many things out there. But the fire has to start. The fire shouldn't be in your comment. The fire should be now within. The world is going to change. In literally 10 years, world is going to decade. How quickly 2010 to 2020 came, and 2020 to 2025, already 26. It's going to change so dramatically. Like, it's like this is how the world is going to be of humans. Right now it's here, and it's going to go all the way here. And I want you to be ready, because I've been where you're at. That's why. Okay? So just wanted to share these thoughts with you guys. Thank you.